Hmm. I've got my heating on. I can hear it from here. But never mind about that. I've been contemplating my DNA and certain problems I had with my health for quite a few decades. Oh, God, I can't believe this. I'm not 100% since something to do with my Krebs cycle, glucose cycle, whatever you want to call it. Energy getting into cells. Yeah, I know, I know, I know. I know, I know. The thing is, I've always been borderline with it since I was young. I can feel it. I can remember it. And what it is, the main symptom of what I had, or what I still have, is ever since young, you wake up in the morning and feel as if you've run a marathon. I know it sounds daft. You know, you feel as if you run through a marathon. And what it is some reason, well, it's thiamine, vitamin B1. And tear me apart to, what do you call it? What's that word? What do you do on dead bodies? A mortis. No, no, that's woodwork. What do you, coroner does? Oh, I've forgotten the word. There we are. That's the symptom for it. I can't remember words. You know, I, I was a super intelligent child until I was about 7, 8, something like that. 9. And I think I was about 10. I started drinking tea. That stops. I was on borderline thiamine. And the funny thing is, your enemies of absorbing thiamine, they addict you, which coffee, oh my God. That was the main problem what caused me. Coffee, tea, and alcohol. Well, alcohol is not. The funny thing about alcohol is it shoves thiamine into your energy cells and your muscles and all of it. You know, have I lost anyone yet? Have I lost anyone yet? And what I've noticed, especially, well, because I'm from here, and the thing is, it runs in the family. For instance, my father, he got to about 40 and he started turning quite odd. And funny thing is, the same thing happened to me at 40. That's when I did any sort of serious work. Mm. And I was explaining to a fella today, my friend, Brunchill. Um, it, my father in his mid-50s, late 50s, he had a manager's job, production manager's job. And he was going out from his office, going somewhere, and he suddenly forgot where he was going to. Back and check his paperwork. Oh, God. And what it is uh, what I'm not a doctor, but I'm an engineer. Well, engineering trained. And what I've tracked down is a mitochondrial deficiency. And and I can see so much because I used to work before I joined the RAF for 2 years. Before I joined the RAF, 2 years before that, I worked in a psychiatric hospital, name of St David's Hospital in Carmarthen. 2 years. And what I was going through, and I suddenly, because so many of them were in there where they lacked energy, never mind about physical energy, mental energy. And they were like this, wasted, constantly wasted. And the thing that has helped me, if it'll help me for the rest of my life, is taking vast amounts of thiamine. Because it's been going on through my life, but maybe if I hadn't drunk tea, maybe if I hadn't drunk coffee, or maybe if I hadn't drunk beer. Oh, hello, beer. I might have only affected me now. But the thing is, it has changed a hell of a lot. I was in a mess 2 years ago. Seriously. I not so bad now, but not 100% at all. So I take hundreds of milligrams of thiamine, where a normal person only needs 2 a day. Hundreds of it. Fucking crazy, isn't it? I'm still struggling with my legs. You know, I know I drink beer, but I never felt the need to take anything stronger. But no, I remember it when I was young, before tea, coffee, well, before beer anyway, and coffee. Is you know, there's something wrong with me. Well, when I was about 8, 9, 10, God, waking up in the morning, the worst thing is eating food too soon before going to bed. Yeah. And something Welsh things, I thought, what I've thought in the last few years. Well, I'm from Wales, West Wales. I've been evolved to live whatever life I've got, starving, just getting by. There's a lot in that. With the modern diets now. Yeah. You know the thing, like, you're fuzzy-headed. That's the thing, and yeah, I don't know. Is there any doctors out there? Can they make any sense of that? Krebs cycle, energy into cells and all that nonsense. And it's thiamine thing. Because tea, coffee, confers thiamine in the gut, apparently, or something like that. It stops it being absorbed. And then, of course, processing alcohol chews up thiamine or something like that. Any doctors out there? Anyone anyone in university wants to do a PhD? Study of West Wales people and their unusual decline after 40. Oh, God. My grandfather on my mother's side, my mother's father, he went that way. And the thing is, the funny thing is, such people attract each other exactly the same. It's happened to me, I think. And she was Irish. Well, half Irish, half English. Yeah, they seem to attract themselves because 4 of my grandparents were like it. I remember my father's mother she could hardly get out of bed any day in the last 20. She was up. They were all fabulous and bouncing around until, well, especially under 20 or 20, until they're 30. Well, and then, God's sake. I tell them, it's strange it is, how you, but it leaves you, obviously, it leaves you quite kind of disturbed. Marilyn Monroe was a classic. Well, Lisa. I find it, some people say, I'm 60, I look quite good looking. It's the same with ladies. These actresses, they go a bit loopy and things like Marilyn Monroe and what's there? Well, the whole lot of them, really. Louise Brooks, really. Jean Tini. Yeah, she was a bit up and down and things like that. Same thing. Irish people are the same. Yeah. It's the Western Celt thing. When we mainly used to eat wild boar, wild pig, whatever you want to call it, seafood from the coast, rivers, oily fish, nuts, berries, and we did the sort of the wheat growing for pancakes or flatbreads. Yeah, that's the thing, it's strange it is, isn't it? And, for instance, in Germany, they were usually, but with evolution towards mainland Europe now, people like me with the modern diet, well, no, the change of ways for the last couple of 1,000 years, I've died off, and I feel I've died off. I've only got one daughter. I've never been married, so I feel I'm being died off. Well, that's all part of natural selection, isn't it? So whoever is around after me, we turn into almost alien-like. We see this these days, don't we? Like this, it's like that. That's sort of that part where human evolution is going like that. Two slopes beating each other, and one day we'll be just exactly the same as each other. Fucking hell. Can you imagine that? It's pretty frightening, isn't it? Okay, and I saw this cartoon, these human lady or something, in the, what's the next century? 23rd century. Crunched like this, with both hands like that. Due to tapping too much on the smartphone. Right, 15.